Bhed!
Hello everybody, this is Intrepid83 and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy X HD.
Stand back. Thank you. Lady Yuna. Riku! Today done, un week a trek.
I didn't like the sound of that.
Win bunal with magic, you day and you came at.
Oh no! Translation? He's gonna use an anti-magic field on us.
God bless!
Crap. Our biggest damage dealers are magic users. Whatever shall we do? So yeah, the negator disables all magic and summoning. So yeah, basically take the negator out and you can use magic again. Alright, so here we got the Crawler. 16,000 HP, weak to thunder as you can see there, resistant to everything else. Need to do 4,000 damage to overkill it. It is resistant to physical attacks and somewhat resistant to magical attacks, but definitely the magic attacks are probably the way to go as far as damaging this thing, so we need to see about taking out the negator. And the Crawler is susceptible to slow as well. Pretty much immune to anything else I think we can throw at it as far as debuffs go, so yeah. The Negator, 1000 HP, 1000 damage to overkill. It's straight up, its only purpose is to cancel out our ability to use magic and summon. So yeah, as you can see there, it is strong against everything but thunder. So yeah, and it is susceptible to slow, but it doesn't really mean much if it's out there, so we can't use slow anyway unless we have the stunning steel, but we don't have it anymore, so yeah. Whatever shall we do? Well, first up, we actually want to take the negator. Now, just a heads up, I probably should have warned you about this beforehand, but you kind of want to shake the rust off with the Waka's overdrive here, because I intend to use element reels. So basically, if I haven't shown it before, basically what comes up is 3 slot reels in a row, and each one has the 4 elements, fire, water, thunder, and ice. Fire is red, thunder is yellow, water is blue, and ice I think is either white or gray. So you line up 3 of those, and you get an attack of that element that hits all enemies. So yeah, any other combinations result in a random attack. Now, I want to get triple thunder here for the best chance, because obviously it's not weak to thunder, but it is strong against everything else, and also it'll probably do a lot of damage to the Crawler as well at the same time. So we want triple thunder here, so let's try to relax a bit, focus, and let's do this. 3 of those. Okay, it's after the fire. 1, 2, 3. We got it. Huzzah. Boom! Overkill. Awesome. So the negator's down. We can use magic. And that's the thing as well. The Crawler does
Blue, cast your spells now.
Does counterattack. So I'm not sure if it does it every time, but it does counterattack any physical attack. So let's have Riku steal here. Ooh, lunar curtain and mana beam. Interesting thing is, if you take out the negator, let's put it this way: if it can resummon the negator. The funny thing is, if it summons the negator before it can get mana beam off, it actually silences itself, so it becomes a null and void attack kind of thing. So yeah. All right, so that's taken care of. Next up, we want to bring in Tidus, and we want to inflict slow on it, so that we can get as much time to do as much damage to it before it either gets mana beam off or before it summons the negator again. So there we go. All right. So far, it's countered every attack we've done at it, except for Riku's Steel, so I guess probably just regular attacks as opposed to, stealing and that kind of stuff. Alright, next up, we want to bring in Orin here. Not just simply because he's got the Thunder Strike weapon there. we want to have Kamari and Lulu. Pardon me. Come in and hit it with Thundara. Basically, we're trying to drop this thing's HP below 10,000. So, yeah. Let's bring in Lulu. And this should drop it below 10,000. Alright. Ow. Quit it. 2 turns. Oh boy. Alright. Let's bring in Yuna. And let's summon Izian. And let's unleash Thor's Hammer, also known as Mjolnir. Overkill. 9,999 damage.
Milady. Riku! Ich fem dan vidran.
Eistra guardian of Yuna, wika? Yuna kva, fafem kintran, krak kva.
Tudrek je moha keken.
I told him I was a guardian. Well, guess I had to, really.
How come you speak out Bhed? Why?
Because I'm Al Bhed, and that was my brother.
You knew? Why didn't you tell me?
We knew you'd be upset.
This is great. I can't believe I've been traveling with an Al Bhed, a heathen.
You're wrong. We have nothing against Yevon.
But you Al Bhed used the forbidden machina. You know what that means? Sin was born because people use machina.
You got proof? Show me proof.
It's in Yevon's teaching. Well, not that you know.
That's not good enough. Yevon says this, Yevon says that. Can't you think for yourself?
Well, then you tell me. Where did sin come from, huh?
I don't know.
You badmouth Yevon, and that's all you can come up with.
But that doesn't mean you should do whatever they say without thinking. Nothing will ever change that way.
Nothing has to change.
You want sin to keep coming back? There might be a way to stop it, you know.
Sin will be gone once we atone for our past mistakes.
When? How?
If we keep faith in Yevon's teachings, it will be gone one day.
Why do I even bother?
Riku. Will this move?
Yes!
We're not using that, are we? Wait. Sir Aron isn't Al Bhed too, is he?
Come on, Waka.
What?
I mean, getting angry just because you found out Riku's an Al Bhed. You guys got along fine till now, didn't you?
That's different. I mean...
Well, I don't claim to know that much about Spira. And I probably know even less about the Al Bhed, but I know Riku's a good person. She's just Riku.
Lou?
Just think of this as an opportunity to learn more about the Al Bhed.
Ha!
Let him go. Give him time to think.
I'm sorry.
You've done nothing to apologize for.
All right, let's ride!
You sure you know how to drive this?
Better than Kamari does.
I hope that you're not too mad at Waka.
Hey, not at all.
Thank you.
Say, what do you think of Riku?
Me? She's fun to be with.
That all?
Well, I can tell she's not a bad person.
Yeah. You know what the problem is? She's just another Bhed to Waka. Waka's head is as hard as a rock. I bet it's because of Yevon, or, you know, something like that.
Well, there's more to it than that. Waka doesn't like the Bhed because of his brother Chapu.
Oh, he used a Machina weapon, right? And got killed by Sin. Killed by my old man. Damn you, Jack.
What?
No, nothing. Hey, can someone, like a human, become Sin ever?
I can't say that I know. But why?
Just a thought.
Sin is the punishment for, and the incarnation of crimes we have committed.
So no one really knows what it is.
There's no need to know, so no one asks. You run or you fight. That is really all you can do. There's no sense brooding over it.
What, that's all? I mean, you don't even wonder?
You really do come from a world where there is no sin, like you say.
All right, so that ride on the Machina, whoever you ride with is also dictated by affection levels. In that case, you could have ridden with either, well, Lulu, Riku, or Kimari, depending on, you know, whoever had the highest affection. So yeah. Anyways, obviously our affection with Lulu was higher that time. So yeah, who's this? Sounds like. Oh, giving us 400 good. Wow, wow, Gil, wow. Thank you very much. I'm guessing she said it's cold, isn't it? Yeah, it's fairly chilly here. Anyways, if you try to recruit her, this is Lina. She starts at level 7. Extremely useful, and she's actually, I don't know how good she is long term, but I know for right now, even though it's 900 gil, she is very much worth recruiting. Now, obviously, you could have gone all the way back to Luca to recruit Jamal, and you'll be fine, but I didn't really feel like going all the way back there again. So I figured I decided to look around here, see if there's anybody we can recruit here to make things a bit easier, and, well, coincidentally enough, she's here, and she's a fantastic setter. So, yeah, I'm going to recruit her for 10 games, because that's how long the leagues are. So, yeah. The bright side is you won't necessarily have to play all 10 games. I'll get into that in a moment, though. First, we need to get to the temple. Looks like it's just like hanging off the ice. That's neat. I wonder what faith lives here.
Halt! The likes of her are not welcome in this hallowed place.
She is a guardian.
An Bhed? A guardian? Preposterous.
I've decided to be Yuna's guardian now. And that's all I want.
And that's all one needs to be a guardian.
Very well. I will hold you personally responsible if anything happens. I will hold you
Okay. Now, as soon as you get in here, do not move forward whatsoever. I literally just took my hand off the controller and off the analog stick. Oh, so much trouble. So,
Ah, Lady Yuna's guardians. I haven't thanked you for your help earlier.
no, that's our
Thanks
duty.
to you, I was able to bring Lady Yuna here safely.
Yeah, we were kind
You
of...
have my sincerest gratitude. It isn't much, but I want you to have this.
Oh, thank you very much. A shell targe.
Lord Seymour and Lady Yuna's marriage will help foster goodwill between us and humankind. Lord Jiskel, rest his soul, would be pleased, I'm sure of it. Well, we have much to do before the ceremony.
Indeed we do.
We are all going to be very busy.
Indeed we will be.
We are all going to...
But for us, it's going to be a bit different. As you can see, there's a save sphere right here. Let's take our sphere levels here. Alright, let's get a bit more strength for Titus. Ooh, a +4, nice. What's the next one? Another, oh, okay, I was going to say another +4? Youch. No, just a +2. Alright, then Kamari, get some more physical defense. And Lulu, I probably didn't need to move her up, but did it anyway. And then Riku, she gets some more MP and magic strength. Alright, and Orin, I probably didn't need to move him either. And then Waka, he gets Silence Buster. Like the other busters, guarantee, as long as the enemy is not immune to silence, guarantees it to hit the enemy for at least one round, or one of its turns. So yeah. Alright, and with that, let's save it here. And the next time, we will be playing Blitzball and we will be attempting to go after the status reels. Keep in mind, if you do not do this now, you will not be able to play Blitzball for a while. Obviously with Yuna giving her confirmation to Seymour and everything like that. Gonna be a lot of stuff going on, so yeah, if you want to play any Blitzball, this is your last chance before before we go any further for a while. So yeah, good time to do it. And in case you're wondering, I tried to see if we could do this while we were in Lucas, so that we could have like Jamal or something like that in goal. But yeah, I found this to be a much more reasonable spot to do it, just simply because of how many battles Waka has to participate in order to be able to unlock the status reels. I think it's like 250 battles in total that he has to participate in before the status reels becomes available as a league prize. So yeah, just keep that in mind. And then yeah. Alright, so as far as the league goes, a few things. First of all, you do not want to face the Al Bhed Sykes first. And try to avoid facing the Guado Glories as well, because like I said, we just reset all our data. Even though we have Lina, the rest of our team is very much bare bones, level 1. Even Titus won't be able to get the Jack shot until the second half of the first game, because he's at level 1 again, and you need to get him to level 3 in order to... Actually, is he at level 1? I don't know. All I know is that he doesn't have access to the Jack shot until you get up to level 3, so... I think he may just be level 2, because I think that's what he started at. But in any case, the earliest he can get the Jack shot is getting Titus to level 3 as quickly as possible in the first game, and then, you know, and hopefully in the second half you can use it, kind of thing. So yeah, try to avoid the Al Bhed Sykes at all costs in the first game, and try to avoid the Guado Glories as well if you want the best chance. The best chance of winning this league is basically, you have to start out strong. The first game... Let's put it this way, you do not want to be any more than 1 point behind the leader in this league, or else there's a good chance you won't be able to get won't be able to finish first, just because of how incredible a team that the Al Bhed Psychs are. And so yeah, basically the first game, you either want to the best chance of winning the league. You want to come out of that either with a win, in terms of the best outcome, or a tie, which gives you each team 1 point. So yeah, there is no overtime in the league play, so yeah, just keep that in mind. There's 2 halves, and then whatever the score is, if it's tied, it's tied kind of thing. You get 1 point each, and you move on. So yeah, want to get a win or a tie the first game. Basically, as long as you don't you kind of want to focus on Tidus and get his levels up as quickly as possible, as high as possible, but in time before you face the Al Bhed Psychs. This is it, as I alluded to with recruiting Lina for 10 games. The league is 10 games long, there's 6 teams, which means we will be playing each team twice. So that's why being able to come out with a tie in the first game should still keep it in range for you to be able to win the league. Because whatever team you played, you'll end up being able to play them again, and as long as you keep your levels going up during the course of the league, you should be able to defeat them the next time around. And I also mentioned that you won't necessarily have to play all 10 games. You still need to have the player signed for the full 10 games, but if you get to the point where you have enough points spread between you and second place, where even if you were to lose all of the remaining games, and the second place team were to win, second place teams, I guess, teams were to win every game. If you were to lose all 3 and then they were to win all 3 and they would still not beat you in first place, then you can actually just go into the league, wait until they, basically give them the ball, let them score, and then you can forfeit the game, kind of thing. So yeah, that's the one drawback with the leagues, and unlike the exhibition, whereas exhibition all you needed was the ball in order to be able to forfeit. And league play, I believe they actually need to get a goal before you can forfeit. So yeah, basically you can just play as many games as you need to until you've basically clinched the title. And then you can just try to get the other team to score, and then just forfeit the game right away, kind of thing, and go about it that way. So yeah. So I guess that's about it. Actually, let's take a look at that shell charge that Trommel gave us. Guess maybe it's a show of good faith on his part, on the Guado's part, and yeah, because it's an armor for Riku with the SOS shell ability on it. Could be useful in certain situations, so I'm actually going to hold on to it. But yeah, it's kind of nice that he did that. I mean, because yeah, I mean, I could definitely see how Riku being in the party, and then all of a sudden, the last time the Al Bhed tried to kidnap Yuna, and then all of a sudden a whole bunch of Al Bhed swarm on Yuna as soon as she's separated from her guardians. Someone might think that they've been tracking her ever since the Moonflow, and it's just, man, that's a dirty situation. It's a bad situation to be in, but it sounds like Riku is wholeheartedly in this, being Yuna's guardian, so we'll give her the benefit of the doubt, because yeah, I think she is good natured. She does seem to have a good heart. It's just some of her compatriots, I guess you could say, her I guess clan, maybe, I don't know. Some of her clan just maybe just kind of like everybody else. Some people are just. Some people have different motivations than others, so yeah. In any case, next time we will be taking on the first... We'll definitely be taking on the first game, and depending on how long that goes, we may take on the second game of the league as well. But the point is, we are going after Wakka's status reels, and the battle begins next time. This is Intrepid. The fight begins next time, I guess, or the... I don't want to say struggle, but I guess the beginning it could be. But yeah, because we're going to have Keepa in net, so he's going to be getting some levels as well. So yeah. Actually, I'll just do that next episode. So yeah, next time we'll be going after, we'll start going after Waka's status reels, and I guess we'll go from there. This is Intrepid83 signing off. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit like. Liking the video makes it easier for other people to find the video so that they can watch it and enjoy it as well. And feel free to share this playlist with any friends, family, anybody else you think might enjoy it as well. The link is in the video description, and be sure to hit subscribe and enable notifications yourself so that you can keep up with the series here. And if you're interested in keeping up to date with any channel updates, you can always check my feed at twitter.com/intrepid83. And as always, comments are welcome. Just please keep them spoiler-free and speculation-free for the sake of the many, many, many people who have yet to experience this game and its story. And we all thank you for your consideration. Take care, be blessed, and have a good one.